Hey everyone, good evening. Geetha Krishnan here, live on Gratitude Radio, and Gratitude Leadership Summit is ongoing right now. We are on StreamYard. Thank you, Robert, for suggesting and also trying to work on that. Thank you, Karen Yankovic, for encouraging us to use StreamYard. And big hello to each and every one of you. I'm Geetha Krishnan, your host. And I'm a gratitude leadership coach. Right now, we are on StreamYard. Okay, so we are kind of hearing our voices. I don't know how it's going. So whomsoever is on the live right now, a big hello. We are unable to actually. Hey Sandeep, hey Lala, hey Deborah. Good morning, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I'm unable to type in from here. So if there is a StreamYard thingy coming up there, and if you would want to register on that, I think you would be able to, post the comments and we will be able to respond to it. That's what I think. But hopefully we are all on fine. There is a little bit of an echo, so please bear with that. And please let us know if there is any commotion out there. Are you able to hear us well, guys? Hey, just please let us know in your comments. We seem to be on. Okay, so I'm Geetha Krishnan here, gratitude leadership coach, international best-selling author, co-author with 2 books, Journey to the Stage, and also with Courage Under Siege by Willie Hansen's Courageous Women Publications, and WPN's Courage Journey to the Stage, Volume 4. I'm also an international certified speaker and also a corporate trainer, a behavioral trainer. I've been training in this industry for over 17 years and I've trained over 30,000 people in Fortune 500 companies. And I teach people to thank and laugh all the way to the bank. And today I have my illustrious, amazing gratitude leader, Angie Ponder Reid. Angie is such an amazing friend. We met for the first time in Burj Leon's Essence of Being. And also with Women's Prosperity Network, we've been connected in a big way. And she's my dear sister. A big hug to you, Angie. And let me share a little more about you and your work. Angie Reid is a passionate reflexologist and essential oils educator. She has combined her 2 passions to create her FLO, Feet Love Oils brand, which includes an interactive workshop called the Flow Technique. And a new book, Daily Flow, is coming out soon. Absolutely excited to hear more about the Daily Flow as well as all your work, your gratitudes. Angie, a big warm welcome to you. We are all super excited to talk to you and interact with you on this amazing platform and this Gratitude Leadership Summit. You are my 3rd guest, and I'm so honored to be able to just be there and share the gratitude that all of us can carry with us. So please share your personal gratitude. How did you come about being into this business and what really motivated you?
Well, first of all, Geetha, I want to say hello to you and thank you so much for inviting me. I love you dearly. And I am so grateful for technology that you and I can connect all across the world and share our love and our passion for what we enjoy doing in life. And it's just that touches me today in more ways than one. I'm one of the things that I'm most grateful for are divine nudges. And the people that are put in my path to nudge me, because that is exactly what led me on my path to reflexology and on my path to essential oils. And that's been like the reflexology's been, almost 20 years ago now. I left the banquet facility and catering business that I owned, and it was divine intervention. A lady just walked in and said, would you be interested in selling your business? And
Wow.
I had no plans to sell my business. And when I sold the business in 60 days after she walked in, and I love the fact that that I didn't allow fear to keep me in a business that was lucrative and stable, and that I was that I had the courage enough to step out and try something new, because through pursuing reflexology and then later developing my passion for essential oils and combining those two, it's just taken me down a path that I never dreamed that I would be going down. And I never dreamed that I would be able to bless and touch as many people as I've been able to touch, because I listened to those nudges and acted upon them.
Wow, that is so amazing. Amazing. I mean, when we talk about nudges, that's really powerful, Angie. Right there, because now that you mention, each one of us, it's probably something deep inside us that really coaxes us. And as you rightly said, it's a nudge, isn't it? So that's so powerful. Yeah, absolutely. And what more can you be grateful for? Absolutely. I'm so grateful to you for sharing that, because you tend to learn so much. You tend to learn such a plethora of things that's around us. Remember when we did Essence of Being with Virg the first time when we met, and we sat together and we were talking to each other, and I still remember the energy, the positiveness. Sharon was there, you, me, and all of us. We were sitting together and grabbing some nuts and and the meals in between with the tinkle bell that she used to encourage and let us all know that, okay guys, now you got to come back. And we used to round ourselves around and we'd give ourselves a big hug. All those memories, all those wonderful moments are such and I'm so grateful for all those moments, because that's what makes life so worthy. That's what makes life so encouraging and wanting to do something. This Gratitude Leadership Summit, you were on the show that when I shared about it, because I wanted to support entrepreneurs. I wanted to be there to create an opportunity for my community to be able to put out their message, especially in these difficult times, especially when such a pandemic. This pandemic, this coronavirus. Who thought this would lead to such a devastating effect? World over. It's not just in one. It didn't restrict itself to one place. So it's all the more important for us to understand the importance of digital revolution, the importance of how we can make use of all the technologies that is around us in the best possible way that we can. And I'm so grateful for this StreamYard to be able to do that. Earlier Facebook, and now we have more opportunities to use these technologies and go ahead and do our best. So one other thing to be grateful for. So Angie, please tell us more about your business, and what is that one thing that led to you to do that, and why are you so passionate about essential oils? You're writing a book, the flow techniques. So please share a little more about that.
Well, I got the nudge in the shower one morning to merge my passions and call it flow. Give it a name. And that flow stands for Feet Love Oils, because feet and oils are my two passions. So I just let the idea marinate and started wondering, okay, what can I do with this? Well, I wanted to I wanted to empower others with the knowledge of how doing footwork and how using oils on the feet can help them to raise their vibration, to improve their health physically and emotionally. And I thought, well, there's only one way to do this, and that's create my own workshop. So I created a workshop, and it's called the flow technique. And I actually teach people. Up until recently, I created the interactive workshop personally. So we work in person, and I teach people what areas of the feet to work on for certain issues and which oils to use for those issues in those areas of the feet. And we also go into the emotional side of what those oils are doing as well, because the oils change our vibration. And anybody that is an energy coach or a light worker or a body worker know that how our bodies are all energy. Everything is energy. So the oils just raise those vibrational levels, and it's beautiful to watch how quickly people can see a difference after I work on their feet. And then when they learn the footwork technique, the flow technique, how they can pass that knowledge and that empowerment onto their loved ones, even their pets. So it went from the flow technique, and then my doTERRA team is called Team Flow. And then I was journaling. I love to journal. And back on November the 14th, I remember the day specifically, I was journaling, and I got this download that said, today you will start writing a book. This book will be 365 tips of inspiration, self-discovery, and growth. And you will call it The Daily Flow. Your book will be completed by the end of this year. So that was on November 14th. And I wrote the last 2 tips on New Year's Eve last year. So within that short amount of time, my book was done. And I'm in the process. I'm almost finished now with transcribing it so that I can send it up to the publisher to get it published and in print.
Wow, that's wonderful. And absolutely, it's totally divine. And it's something that, and in fact, everything, sometimes everything germinates from an idea. I started off with Gratitude Radio as Dynamic Growth with Gratitude, a conference call when I was in Atlanta. That was the first time after we met. We were at John Regan's birthday party, and then later after that, that's when I started. So it was during my wedding anniversary day. That's when I started. And it went on for 5 years. It's still going rocking. And we've diversified into creating a summit and putting it live on as a TV channel. So each and everything has its own place, and how we move it and how it goes, the directions it takes is absolutely, you just can't imagine where it will go. It's you just put it out there. And believe me, I've had the last 2 last week I had technical difficulties, and I just put it out there. I said I need to get this started because I'm doing it not just for myself. I'm doing it for the community. I'm doing it for my fellow entrepreneurs, for my family, who are out there and want to support them. So I want this fixed. I want this done in the most beautiful way that it can be done. And it just sorted itself out. It's with, of course, external help. But at the same time, it's the intention. And that's what you did. The book is out there with the download, and you just started writing it. You followed through. You were consistent. That's very, very important. You were consistent through, and you just got it done. So that's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for sharing, Angie. And do share about what essential oils are all about. How, if people want to know more about, maybe share some tips, how they can benefit using essential oils, or right away if they can make use of some, especially right now, there's so much stress and so much of anxiety. You get physical ailments just with the anxiety. You're not able to handle the pressure. You're not able to sit at home. Many are not comfortable sitting in a closed, surrounding for a long period of time. It's claustrophobic. So that is one area which we may want to address, or even if a little bit of angst that they may have. So how they can help them themselves by using these oils, and how they can order them.
Okay, I brought my assistant with me. This is
Okay.
my assistant, Rose. And so this time of year in Georgia, especially, the allergies are horrendous.
Right.
So I know I use doTERRA oils, and those are the oils that I teach my classes on. And I teach probably 4 or 5 classes a week. So if anybody wants to get on one of my classes and learn more in depth, they can reach out to me on Facebook, which is Angie Ponder Reid. And I'm sure that you'll have they can see on your post, and I'll post it on mine too. But the toes, the bottom side of the toes, this is the top side of the foot, the bottom side of the foot that you walk on. All these toes are our sinus areas. So if you take a drop of lavender, a drop of lemon, and a drop of peppermint, mix those together and put them on the bottom of your toes, that's going to be a great allergy blend for you right now. It's the lavender is actually a natural antihistamine. The lemon is cleansing oil, and the peppermint is going to open up your respiratory system.
Okay.
So that's a great way to use the oils for seasonal issues. Now, being a doTERRA wellness advocate, I'm all about using On Guard products.
Okay.
And you can see my diffusers going in the back. My house isn't on fire. My diffuser's going. So I'm diffusing oils in my house all day to help boost my immune system. And I'm using the On Guard. I'm using an oil called Balance to help keep me grounded, so that I don't let the anxiety take over. And I also put it on my heart as well, so that I can stay calm. And I love using the Balance and the lavender also on my big toe, because this is our brain. This is the brain reflex point. So if I use the calming oils on my big toe, it helps calm my brain and take me away from the anxiety of the media and what's going on, the chaos that's going on out there.
Right. Very true. Very true. That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Angie, for sharing these wonderful tips. It's like making it even more specific, right? You exactly gave us what we need to do under particular conditions. This is what we need to do for these. So how can, if somebody wants to try out the products, or if they want to reach out to you or any dealers in the vicinity, or even, test it out before they want to try the whole products, how can they do that?
Well, they can go to my website is feetloveoils.com, and they can register for my newsletter. I put out a monthly newsletter, and they can get that. And I put recipes in there, and they have all kind of wonderful tips, and the schedule for my flow technique workshops, which I'm recreating the curriculum right now so that I can do those in real time online. Okay. They can also go to my doTERRA page, which is my.doterra.com/feetloveoils, if they would like to order anything. Okay. And I do have a special promo code if they're going to order within before the end of June. This promo code is active, and it's all caps, USDC, like United States Diamond Club, 12120 MPT, like Michael Paul Thomas. And use that in your code upon checkout. And with qualifying orders, you're going to get some free goodies along with that order until the end of June.
Perfect. That's amazing. I mean, you can also gather so much of knowledge. You have the products and also get some amazing discounts. So that's super duper, total deal for whomsoever want to experience that. And I'm sure, especially when we're using, I remember tea tree oil and eucalyptus oil. All these oils are so good to help you to feel really, especially if you have a headache, use a eucalyptus oil. That's really helpful to get the headache down, or there's a cold. So especially all these oils are really helpful, and I'm so glad that we could take this up and talk about it. So one of the things I wanted to mention before we wind up the show is encouraging you, as well as all my viewers, just to mention that is I've been requesting all my guest speakers to start with me this gratitude leadership challenge. It's basically helping yourself and others. It's basically getting ourselves into the positive state. We are positive, but then there's so much negativity around us. It just bogs us down. And sometimes it's difficult for us to stay positive. So I want to encourage everybody to use gratitude as a beautiful tool to help you stay positive. Because if we are grateful in this minute, in this moment, we can only be positive. There is no other, you cannot think of anything else other than being positive. So I encourage everybody to just create a small spiral book, a small book, or any little book, and start writing your gratitudes right from today. So today, both of us, myself and Angie, will share our 3 gratitudes for today. And we take a pledge of writing down these 3 gratitudes every day for the next 30 days. And I sincerely encourage all those whomsoever is watching us right now. And also, please do share this video so that many more can benefit. Not only to know about our dear guest, Angie, and her work and her business, and want to know about her work, but also understand the importance of gratitude. Understand how we can be more instrumental. We can actually bring in abundance into our lives just by being grateful. And let's start doing that from today. So this challenge, this tool is something which I have designed and have been using with my clients. Is called Grateful Pat. Grateful Pat challenge is what I request all of you to take it up on yourself, for you, for yourself, for your own good, for you to be more positive. And this is how I share. This is what I want to share. Is Grateful Pat is you're writing down 3 gratitudes every day, either in the morning or at night before going to bed. Just keep the book next to your holder or next to your bed and write down these 3 gratitudes. It's easier because with Grateful Pat challenge, with Grateful Pat, the acronym itself, it's easier to write. That's the reason many times people wonder, what do I write? No, I'm grateful. Okay, so what do I write? How do I start writing? I don't know how to write. So this will really help you to be able to write it in a more organized fashion. So first thing is grateful for a person. So we are grateful for a person. So Angie, if you would want to share whom you are grateful for as a person.
Today, and well, not just today, but I'm very, very grateful for my husband. He has been, he's still going to work through all this. And he's been doing all the grocery shopping. I haven't been into a store but one time in 3 weeks. So I'm really grateful that he's doing that for our family. And he's my choice today.
Wonderful. So you're grateful for your husband, and for, especially if you are mentioning that as an action, specifically you mentioned that he goes down for groceries, and all the last 3 weeks he's been doing that. So just if you mentioned that, and if he's going to watch this video, you would see his eyes go sparkling, right? Because right now, just sharing that makes all the difference. You want to share your gratitude, and immediately there's a responsive effect. You see that in the other person's eyes. So more than him, you are happier. You are far more grateful because you are able to share that, and that increases the positivity that absolutely enhances everything around us. So grateful for a person, the first one. Second is grateful for an activity. So you want to be grateful for any activity, Angie?
I'm very grateful that I had some extra fabric that I just happened to run across a lady on Facebook that just posted, does anybody have fabric? And I went through my sewing room and I grabbed a bunch of really funky fabrics that I had, because she's making masks for the healthcare workers and for her friends. So I put 2 big bags of fabric in my mailbox for her to pick up this morning.
Oh, that's so beautiful. And thank you so much for doing that. And that's amazing, isn't it? Don't you feel wonderful just by sharing that? It's so powerful. When we write it down and maybe we go back to it in a week's time, we will feel so amazing that sometimes we feel so low. We didn't do anything today. We haven't been through anything. We didn't, probably I didn't get as many business, as many accounts or as many clients as I had expected. And all of a sudden you notice this little book of gratitude and you go and pick it up and start reading it. And you start wondering, oh my God, I've got such a blessing, such gifts. And that absolutely changes everything. You automatically, from that negative frame of mind, you become all the more positive, and that really moves everything into a totally different sphere. And yes, so that was our second gratitude Angie shared, and the third is grateful for a thing. So you're grateful for a thing, any particular thing that you may think of, Angie.
I'm grateful for my oils. And the one that really sticks out, or there's 2 that really stick out for me today. And one is patchouli. And patchouli on the top of your head will help eliminate negative thoughts. Just 1 drop. And then wild orange is the oil of abundance. And I feel really abundant today. And if you put the wild orange on your belly, just below your belly button, you're going to really increase that feeling, that emotional feeling of abundance. And so I'm really grateful for those today.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Angie, for sharing the grateful pat. So now you can give yourself a gratitude pat. You give yourself a grateful pat that you did it. You took up the challenge. You started on it. Yay. And you are grateful to yourself for taking up the challenge. You're grateful to yourself for starting off, on that 30-day challenge, 30-day grateful path. And you're grateful for being the wonderful person you are, because you've shared your gifts. You've shared with somebody the appreciations, and that is something amazing. That is so powerful. And I just see there are so many people watching us right now. Hey, let me give a shout out to all of them. I encourage all of you, just like Angie shared her gratitudes, grateful pat. I encourage all of you to work on it, write it every day. I'm sure Angie and I'm doing it every day. I started off with just 1 gratitude, and then 3, and then 10, and 15, and then 20, and 25, and 50, and then now I write around 100 gratitudes a day.
Wow.
And it's so powerful, and sometimes you may not want to just, sometimes I do my pranayama, I breathe in, breathe out, and then I share my gratitudes to myself. Many times you may not have that much time to sit and write down, but at least minimum of 10 to 15 gratitudes is a must for me to write down. So it's important how we inculcate the habit and how we go about doing it. It totally changes. Habits make us, isn't it? What kind of habits that we build make us progressive, and what thoughts we have right now are going to make us. So the more you want to write things down, this is what I want. You had the download of writing the book, and that's how you started journaling. You do that. So just the same way, starting to write down the gratitudes will totally help us in getting things done in a beautiful way. So let's give a shout out to all those who are watching us. Hey Supriya, hey Shivani, hey Kunal, thank you so much. Hey Kunal, Yes, we're doing fine. And Deborah, mindful gratitude is equal to abundance. Deborah shares for us. Thank you so much, Deborah. It's so amazing to see all of you. Hey, Sandeep, thank you so much. So beautiful. Thank you so much, all of you. There's so many more watching us right now. And thank you, all of you, for watching us, and encourage all of you. Please do share the video so that many more can benefit. And encourage anybody, any more entrepreneurs who would want to be on the show. Please let me know. Send a message down there, here, as well as maybe ping me out there, and we'll stay in touch. I already have lined up all my guest speakers, most of it. So if there are seats, I would definitely get you in. We are trying to reach out to as many entrepreneurs as possible all over the world, in different spheres and different walks of life, so that we can support and touch whomsoever is wanting to be supported. So this is a way to promote every entrepreneur out there, because it's a very difficult time right now, and we want to be there for each and every one of us. So Angie, so once again, let me just give you a big warm hug, and please do share your gratitude hug with all of us here, and a grateful pat. And also share your information once again, and I'll share mine as well, and then we can wind up the program.
You can go to my website, feetloveoils.com. You can reach me on Facebook at Angie, A-N-G-I, Ponder, P-O-N-D-E-R, Reid, R-E-I-D. Or you can check out my doTERRA page if you're interested in getting some oils at my.doterra.com/feetloveoils. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to message me. And I love to serve and support and educate and share. And I don't care what brand of oils you use, just use them. And I'm always here to help. So please feel free to reach out.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Angie. And thank you for sharing all the information. Please, people, reach out to her. You can reach me at geethakrishnan.com, GeethaKrishnan.com. Or, of course, here on Facebook, Geetha Krishnan, and my business page is Geetha Krishnan Speaks, Dynamic Growth with Gratitude. Please connect with me on all the social media websites. I'll put the links here on LinkedIn as Geetha Krishnan, and Twitter, Geetha K Speaks, and on Instagram at Geetha K Inspires. You would want to be coached as a mindset coach, gratitude leadership coach. You can find me here, or also know about my programs, corporate workshops, on the move gratitude walks, which I do with organizations. Please feel free to reach out and absolutely ping me on the messenger. And if anybody would want to be on this Gratitude Leadership Summit, if you're entrepreneurs, if you want to be supported, please reach out to us. Thank you so much once again, Angie. And a big shout out to Peggy Lee Hansen. She is going to be my guest tomorrow.
All right.
Yes. Absolutely. We're all excited and super, I'm so fond of her. She's an amazing person, and a big hug already, Peggy Lee Hansen. I've been in her book, Courage Under Siege, the first one, and we will talk so much more tomorrow. And please be there, Angie, to listen to us. So much love we're receiving out here from so many people, and of course from Peggy Lee Hansen too. I'm sure she's watching us, and she's giving a big broad smile and giving us a hug out there. Hey, Niket. Hey, Owens. Hey, Shivani. Thank you so much, guys, for watching us. There's so many people watching us right now. So thank you, everybody. And a big thank you to StreamYard Live too. So we'll be going on live again tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. EST, 7:30 p.m. IST, 9:30 a.m. EST, 8:30 a.m. CST, and 6:30 a.m. PST. So Singapore time, I have to check, guys. Sorry. So the last guest we had was from Singapore, and we're going to have guests from all over the world. So we would be having a different time zone package deal. So looking forward to seeing many more guests every day through Monday to Friday. Saturday, Sunday, we would not be showing up, but then the shows will be taking rest. but Monday to Friday, we'll be having a guest speaker every day until the 30 days challenge completes, and maybe more. You never know. So there are loads of people wanting to be on the show. So please reach out to us, and please share the videos so that more people can be benefited. And we are sharing it all over the place and all over social media. So please be encouraged and be positive. Be grateful and follow the Gratitude Leadership Challenge yourself. Follow the grateful path, just as Angie shared, and I would love to share my gratitudes for today as well. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for my husband, especially today, because he was there to, I had a bad headache, and he took care of all the dishes and put them in a beautiful fashion, in an organized way. So I'm grateful to him. I'm grateful to him every day for different reasons, but today, especially for this reason. And I'm grateful for an activity. Today, I got up early and I went for a short walk around my apartment. So that really helped me, and I do yoga. So these two activities really help me keep myself more balanced, and I feel really wonderful doing that. And that was my activity for today. And grateful for a thing. I'm grateful for StreamYard today because so I was really concerned everything should work out absolutely good and fine, and it did. And I'm so grateful today for technology and StreamYard that we could do our show in the most amazing fashion. And tomorrow, Peggy Lee, wait and watch. We're gonna rock it again. So thank you again. Thank you all so much. I'm getting so many messages, Angie. I just want to read it out. Hey Jayashree, hey Cliff, big hi, big smiles and big hugs. That's what Peggy Lee shares. And thank you so much, everyone. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of the day, and see you all tomorrow.
Thank you, Geetha. Much love.
Much love to you too. Thank you so much, Angie. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.